Hi everybody, it's TJ again with the 7 Summits Trader, netpicks.com. Wanted to come back and show you today's crude oil trades. I showed you yesterday's. You saw how we made over $700 in about 45 minutes. Today was the crude oil inventory report. It comes out usually on Wednesdays at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we have a very specific and tight trade plan. We treat this day separately. With a unique plan, we'll take the first trade of the day as per our original plan starting at 8:50 a.m. and then we'll stop. So win or lose, we take one trade. Then we'll wait till after the report, wait a couple minutes, and we'll jump in on the next trade or jump on board a trade that may have triggered in. And then we'll continue trading until we reach our specific quitting goals. And that happened today. It was just a storybook, picture-perfect day, and I'll show you exactly what happened here. So here you can see our start time right around 8:50, and we got a trade really quickly. And this is a yellow trade. It's called a re-entry trade because it comes in after a long trade from prior, although it happened in the pre-market before we would start trading. But the system tracks it as a yellow-coded trade. Nevertheless, it's a good one. We're going to take it, and we get on board this trade at $88.53. And it was pretty much a painless trade here. Came back down, touched our trigger line, and then launched itself up to full target. 21 cents to the middle dot, and then we trailed the second position, and we used our 3-bar stop, which got us out right around here for a 16-cent gain. A really great 37 cents on that first trade, and we were done. We were just going to wait now, and so we were trading other things like the Russell, pound dollar, which I showed you on another video, and some other stuff. But in the meantime, we came back at 10:30, and I'll just scroll forward and show you what happened. You had this really long sell into the report. Still, though, our trade plan keeps us out. We do see this nice big short trade. There was definitely some noisy action in here, some winners, some losers. We're not interested in this on Wednesdays. Although, if we had the benefit of hindsight, sure, we would have liked to have taken this trade, but quite often we see a lot of choppy action, and so our trade plan has us standing down. So the report came out, and you could see the price bounced around quite a bit, the volatility getting extreme as people try to trade the news. Not something we do. We let the market settle down, and then 2 minutes after, actually, this came in 1 minute after. Triggers in right here. And only 1 minute into the report. See, we're not in this trade. We're waiting a full 2 minutes. And it comes back up. And now 2 minutes has passed. And it did not stop out. It did not hit a money management level. So we can get in sync with this trade and jump on board. It comes back down. Hits the entry. And this white arrow shows you where we grabbed this short trade. And look what happened. Straight to target, and then it trailed even lower, and got out right here. So we got 35 cents on our fixed target position, another 45 cents on our trailing position. 2 trades, and we made $1.17 in crude oil. We made $1.17 in crude oil at $10 a penny. That's $1,170 today on crude. Add that to the 700 plus yesterday. And in just a few short trades, we're up nearly $2,000 on crude oil. And that is classic SST training. We've got the great setups that print on the chart, put the odds in our favor on every single trade with the clear entries, the plus signs, targets, and the dynamic stops tightening and moving down as the trade progresses. We also combine that with real smart trade rules and a real tight and concise trade plan. It takes the guesswork out of our trading on every single session. We have very specific goals, allowing us to quit positive and move our accounts forward day after day after day. We really have an edge in the market. Much like what the casino does, we put the house odds on our side. Trade after trade with the SST. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining me on this short recap of today's crude oil futures trades. I sincerely hope you consider this very dynamic and profitable market. When combined with the 7 Summits Trader trade system, this cannot be beat. Make sure you get yourself registered for the up-and-coming SST final release of 2010. The SST will be made available for a short amount of time, a limited amount of copies. You want to make sure you're on this webinar. Make sure you're registered so you can get the details to find out how you can get involved with the SST. And join us in our live trade room each and every day. This is TJ with Netflix.com and the 7 Summits Trader. See you on the next video.